Sorry I'm a little late, but this is Jdawg. I'm going to wait to try to get some people in. Once again, sorry if I'm a little late to the party. I meant to do this live stream yesterday, by the way. I ended up moving it to today. And it was supposed to have been at 6:30, but I had to move it. Also move it to the time as well, because apparently I got home late, plus had to do some other stuff. So I'm going to try to wait to get more people to come in. Hopefully they won't be too long. I just recently saw a live stream with Terrain Rain. It was a good live stream that he did. Saw some other people's live streams while I was doing my stuff. So I know a lot of people is doing live streams right now. If you do show up, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification, and also text the community number that you will see in the description box. Might even put it in the chat room. All right, we get someone in. All right. I'm trying to see if more people are in. Oops. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification. All right. Hold on, let me do something real quick before I get started talking about today's topics. All right. Okay, let's get started. All right. So, a lot of interesting things has happened. All right. I'm going to show you a video that will be our first topic of this evening. So, as you know, a racist by the name of Jonathan Pentland in Columbia, South Carolina. Of course, South Carolina, a deep red state. Well, let me let the video tell the story just as soon as I can get to it. So, hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Jalen, what's up? What's up, Jalen? Hey, by the way, if you want to come on in, I might leave you the link to matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can invite people. You know what? Let's see if you want to come on in. I'll leave you a link to come on in. So we're gonna talk about our first topic of this evening. Maybe you can have something to say. So, about this first topic, we're going to talk about what happened in South Carolina by a man named Jonathan Pentland, this racist who attacked an innocent young black man. This young black man goes by the name of Jdawg, and Jdawg actually lives in the area, and for some reason, this bully white supremacist named Jonathan Pentland is just bullying, harassing, just walking. And to make matters worse, Jonathan Pentland is a military officer. Oh, by the way, I got this tweet is from Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to him. But this is where the video. So we're going to go to the video and we're going to play this video. Let me start all over in a little bit. So here's what happened. Hey, they've already been called. They're just waiting. Oh, by the way, the bitch that's talking is the wife of the racist sergeant. So she's a racist herself. I don't know her name, but apparently they're accusing this young man of being in the wrong neighborhood and looking at the wife. And this sergeant acting all racist, attacking this young man. So I'm going to continue this video. You know what? Maybe you should hang on a little longer. Let's see how it goes. Then we won't have to get the report by ourselves. What are you doing here? And walk. Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now. Let's go. Walk away. Keep walking. Walk away. Walk away right now. You need help? Okay, I'm happy to help you. There's a difference between pretty sure you were the aggressor, Daddy. You're aggressing on the neighborhood. Someone came running. Walk back. You better walk away. You walk away.
You talking to my wife right now? Walk away. Walk away. Take it out. You can walk away, or I'm going to carry your ass out. What do you want to do? Or what? What are you going to do? Let's go. Walk away. I'm about to do something to you. You better start walking. You better start walking. Ain't coming after you. You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out. Get out. Where? Where's your house? What's your address?
Maybe we should walk you home.
You bet. You want to bet what I can do?
Okay,
right now, you're harassing the neighborhood. I'm not harassing me. Where? Well, check it out. We are a tight-knit community. We take care of each other. Hell of a lot longer than your ass. And I have never seen you before in my life. Why does that even matter to you? It doesn't matter. You know what? Get the hell out of my face. Get out of my face. Check it out, motherfucker. I ain't playing with you. You either get your ass moving or I'm going to move you. You want to bet?
All right. The young man has detected that the white racist is drunk. Very drunk. So, and this racist just keeps on bullying him, and it is just getting worse.
There's only one way out of here. It's right over there. You want to bet?
This young man is trying to get to his home, and this racist keeps harassing him and stuff like that. It's just now what I'm about to show you. Hold on a second. First of all, I'm going to invite Jalen because he is actually waiting for me backstage. What's up, Solo Dolo? So I'm going to invite him real quick. Jalen, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So what do you think about this video so far?
My, that was just crazy.
Yeah, it was
All this
crazy.
for what? All this for what? For attention or something?
Yeah, and this guy is a sergeant at a U.S. military. So that makes it worse. That just makes it worse because it's an embarrassment to the U.S. military of what has happened. Do you have anything else to say before I show you the next thing I wanted to show?
I want to ask you about that 13-year-old Hispanic teenager got shot by the police in Chicago. What's your thoughts on it?
I've heard of the story, and that is sad. And to those who are part of the Hispanic community, this is what Black people have to go through every day. Sorry to hear about what happened to that young boy. No one, and I mean absolutely no one, needed to go through. And they said that his hands was up. Because remember, they said his hands was up, just like what happened with Deshaun White and what happened with the U.S. sergeant. The only one who has survived the U.S. lieutenant, who was Black and Hispanic, Black Afro-Latino. But all their hands was up, and they were killed horribly. So regardless of what community you're a part of, being unlawfully killed by race soldiers, I do not wish that on anyone. I don't wish white people to be unlawfully killed by anyone, especially no crooked race cops or anything. But yet the problem is that this legal system, or should I say illegal system, continues to try to give cops a free pass and basically immunity. Now let's go back to this sergeant, Jonathan Penland. This video went extremely viral, and Believe it or not, what I'm about to show you is sort of beautiful at the same time. If I can find it. I'm trying to find it. Although he did get arrested, and that's a mugshot of the. I'll talk about the Kim Porter later, but this is what I wanted to show. The police didn't do nothing to Jonathan Penland until after this happened. So the community found out about this incident and they came in and went after Jonathan Penland, and all of a sudden he's not acting big and bad. Here's the video.
We just want to talk. We want to understand something. That's it. No justice, no peace. What you gonna do? You gonna stay here every day?
And notice that he didn't come out this time. The entire black community showed up and confronted him. And then, as you know, the police finally showed up to arrest Jonathan Penland. So, what is your thoughts about the people coming out and fighting for the black man who was harassed by the cops?
Well, they should get arrested if they do some criminal act, but they ain't gonna do that ever since Trump left.
No. What happened was those people, they came in honor of the young man who was harassed by the race soldier. I mean, not the race soldier, the military sergeant, which, by the way, he actually did get arrested. But notice that they finally arrested him. I think they arrested him in order to protect him and so that people won't say that there's some hypocrisy going on. Because I wanted to show you his mugshot, if I can find it. Because they said he was arrested. And then you have this fake statement from him. It's like, if any African American or Chinese person ever doubt that racism against white people doesn't exist, please feel free. See, now he's saying that he's being racially attacked. Oh, and by the way, this is his mugshot right here. Now, as you should know, I do want to talk about what happened in Minnesota with the Jonathan Tout, I think what his name is. No, Winston. The innocent man, the innocent father who was killed by the woman whose mugshot is right there. So as you know, you see there's another mugshot, and it's this woman. Now this woman goes by the name of Kimberly Porter, or Kim Porter for short. Oh, all right, and I meant to say is Deontay Wright. Deontay Wright. I did a separate video on the Deontay Wright situation. Deontay Wright was the young man, 20 years old, father, who was shot and killed by this woman right here, Kimberly Porter, or Kimberly Potter. I found out that her charges came up. She is charged with second-degree manslaughter. Manslaughter. And also I found out that she resigned from her office, from her job. After she got resigned was when she got arrested, and now she's in a jumpsuit, and I don't know if she's still in prison or not. I guess by the jumpsuit she didn't make bail or something like that, but she is charged with second degree. So, Jalen, what do you think about your thoughts on that? Oh, and Solo Dolo, if you want to come in, hey, what's up, Jacob Jennings? If you want to come in, you left. All right, sorry, I didn't know you left. But yeah, Kimberly, Jacob, Solo Dolo, if you want to come in, the link is in the chat room for you to come in if you want to talk about your thoughts. All right, Jalen's back, so I'm going to add him back into the stream. So, what is your thoughts about the charges on Kimberly Potter? Now, I just want to know.
You know she'll get off, right? Less sentence, right?
Yeah, most likely she will.
Most likely, definitely
Yeah.
correct.
Now, she said that she claimed that she accidentally killed, that it wasn't really intentionally for her to kill. But let's say let's hear the devil's advocate. Let's say she did accidentally. But here's the thing. You are a 26-year-old veteran of the police department. You should know the difference between a taser, because that's what she said that she claimed she was going for, and a pistol. You mean to tell me after 26 years you will make that biggest rookie mistake? And also notice that this all is happening in near the same town that George Floyd died, and this is all happening in Minnesota. Also, remind you that this is also the same city of the state where Philando Castile died. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on that? By the way,
Like,
have you been paying attention to the trial lately?
yeah, I've been paying attention to it. You know they got white jurors gonna protect her, so I've been paying attention to it.
Yeah, I kind of believe you. They better hope that Derek Chauvin gets convicted now. They better hope, because now you got this incident going on. The people are getting really, really riled up. People are getting really riled up right now. They better be making the right choices, or something's going to happen. Because people are getting sick and tired of this BS by these race soldiers. I'm just looking at some stuff real quick. Oh, but this talks about that this person just put up different articles from the past. You had Muhammad Noor. He was actually sent to prison for murdering Justine Diamond, which, by the way, also happened in Minnesota. And yet Yanez got acquitted for the death of Philando Castile. Let me tell you, all this is happening. The George Floyd, the Kim Potter situation, Muhammad Noor. Well, Muhammad Noor was the cop. All this happened in Minneapolis, Minnesota. What in the hell is going on in Minnesota, and particularly in the city of Minneapolis? This is the home of Prince and all that, by the way. What is going on in the home of Prince? You still there, Jalen? I just want to know.
I'm still here.
Yeah. What is your thoughts? So do you know what's really going on in Minnesota? In Minnesota, in Minneapolis, because all this is happening in Minneapolis, Minnesota. What are your thoughts about that?
Just getting crazy and wild.
Yeah, it's just getting bad. All right, so yeah, you got the trial, the Derek Chauvin trial. Now you got this Kim Potter situation. Then in South Carolina, you have about the race soldier. I mean, not the race soldier. Well, I mean, he is a soldier. I guess you can call him a race soldier too, because he's in the military and he's a racist. Jonathan Penland. So I guess you actually can call him a race soldier, even though he's not in the police department. Now, let me see. I wanted to bring up our next topic, if I can find it. All right, hold on. I'm trying to find it first.
Okay, what your thoughts about Kid Cutting wearing a dress?
Oh man, you actually found. I actually skipped over the page. You actually just just brought up our next topic. Yeah, Kid Cudi. Um, I was trying to find one with just him himself, but I'm gonna go just use this picture instead or this article. But hold on, let me share my screen real quick. Um, All right, for those who may not be paying attention to what Jalen just talked about, he's talking about what happened at a recent episode of SNL, which a show that I'm starting to lose more and more respect of each day. Um, but right here, as you can see, I want to know if y'all see the screen. This man right here is rapper Kid Cudi. And there were some of his songs that I used to like of Kid Cudi, but he is doing this dress. It's bad enough we had the situation with Little Nas X. Well, the good news about what happened with Little Nas X is that he lost his case. His shoes is a flop, and he's pissed off. And now I'm also hearing that some of the music streaming services are removing his song. Which, by the way, if this is true, yes, because this is great that Lil Nas X is having a bad day because he's trying to spread an evil agenda towards our youth, and it's time we stop people like Lil Nas X. But let's talk about Kid Cudi. This is a part of the agenda to emasculate black men, and Kid Cudi is part of the agenda to emasculate black men. Now, Kid Cudi, when he realized that he was getting backlash from our community about this dress thing at SNL, he was saying that he was doing this in tribute to Chris Cobain, which, by the way, he too was wearing a dress similar to what the one that Kid Cudi had, but I think Kid Cudi is a little bit longer because Terrain Rain actually talked about this recently in the live stream that just happened earlier a few hours ago. But as you know, when he was talking about Kurt Cobain, um, this is the anniversary of his suicide. He died years ago. Kurt Cobain was a rocker in the group Nirvana, which was a grunge band. You know, the grunge style of rock and roll was very popular in the 90s. They call it the grunge style of rock and roll. It originated from Seattle, Washington, and was very popular in the 90s. And one of the bands that used that style of rock and roll was the Nirvana band, in which Chris Cobain was the lead. And he was actually known to wear a dress like this in some of his performances until his suicide. But Kid Cudi, I just don't believe it. I think Kid Cudi was trying to do this to get attention and to get better deals, because we know how the entertainment industry likes the emasculated black man, and that they try to use him to try to spread an agenda towards our people, especially towards our youth. And so I want to know your thoughts on what I just said.
Man, that was disturbing what he was doing. About that little Nas X thing, that's it sounds like that reason why hip hop is being dead.
Yeah, it's not like the hip hop that I grew up with, or the hip hop that was around before I was even born. Um, the KRS, the DMX. By the way, rest in peace, DMX.
And
I grew up with DMX and Jay Z and Missy Elliott and stuff like that. That was real hip hop.
like
And
Talib Kweli and Mos Def.
yes, and the Tribe Called Quest, Busta Rhymes. Yeah, that's the hip hop I grew up with and still listen to. And I think the only artists that are close to it that I still like of today's rap is J. Cole, Rhapsody, and Kendrick Lamar. Those other artists I do not like, especially not Lil Nas X. And I actually used to like Kid Cudi because Kid Cudi, by the way, he actually has some good songs. I know someone said that he's not talented, but Kid Cudi has some good talented songs. He does not need to do this. Oh, hey, what's up,
Uh,
LB? Um, before I let you talk, Jalen, I was gonna see it. Um, LB, there's a link in the chat. If you want to come in to hear your thoughts, I would like you to come in. So, Jalen, what do you think about what I just said?
man, it was disturbing. I heard these new rappers coming up just rap about this just sound the same. We had this stupid rapper goes by the name of Poor Saiches and Pooh Saiches and Big Moochie Gray. I'm like, what kind of name is that?
Oh God, yeah, the names. I'm looking at some of the names. I was like, what kind of stupid names is that? Oh, by the way, if you want to come on in, LB, there's the link. Once again, there's a link in the description box. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Jalen, these stupid names and these
And
mumble
little
rap
baby,
people call it
little
the new.
babies,
Oh yeah,
little
no,
baby.
yeah. Now
Go
I think
ahead.
now there. I'm gonna admit there is maybe one or two songs I like with Little Baby, but I just don't like the name Little Baby. But I think he did a one song that I kind of like, but yeah, that name, he should have changed that name, but it's just the stupid name. You know what? I think people saying that they also want to childize black men and stuff. Yeah, Little Baby is something. I mean, he is young, but Little Baby is something you try to name a child, or you're trying to childize the black man and stuff. I think that and stuff like that. I'm like, and it's just they call it the new age rap, but I call it new age retardation. That's what I call it, new age retardation. And Kid Cudi represents it. I mean, Kid Cudi didn't really represent the new age retards, but he's starting to act like them by doing this dress thing because he's trying to get a better deal or stuff like that. And I was like, he doesn't need to do this. He just don't.
Man, you can thanks to people like Young Thug. That dude caused the rap game to fall. Thanks to him.
Oh yes, it is bad, and I don't respect people. I definitely don't like Young Thug. He is just an idiot, and I think he's hiding his you know, he I think he's really hiding something. I think he goes a certain way, but he doesn't want to talk about it. But he's in the closet. Let's just say that. Um,
Yeah, Jdawg, it's all the same now today.
yeah, unfortunately. Um, now what else did I wanted to talk about? What do you think about this story about a black family that's trying to get their land back in California? It's called Bruce's Beach, now called Manhattan Beach. It's in California. 100 years ago, and they lost the land. Um, I I forgot the art. I forgot where the article was, but it's uh it's called. Okay, I understand, LB. I'm just talking to LB real quick because he said he can't go on. But the basically what happened was 100 years ago, there was this land that was stolen. That a black family owned this land. It was stolen by used by the government using eminent domain, and the family for years has been trying to get it back. Now they're in this legal court case, and plus they're trying to the city council is trying to pass this new law. If passed, the family can actually get their land back. It's called Bruce's Beach. It's used to be this resort that this black family used to own, and for hundreds of years, the descendants have been trying to get the land back. Or what do you think about that?
I ain't heard about this story. Jdawg, I never heard about it.
Yeah, I believe Terrain, he talked about it in his recent live stream. I'm trying to learn more about it myself. Nicole's View, she talked about it. But yeah, it's called Bruce's Beach. So yeah, it's about a family trying to get their land back. Um,
Yeah, Jdawg, that's right. It's my first time listening to Rhapsody before. I listened to her. Terry Swoop. I came across Terry Swoop. He promoted this rapper named Rhapsody. I checked one of her songs. I'm like, she alright.
yeah, Rhapsody, she is good. She is good.
She the only new school rapper I listen to.
Yeah, female new school rapper. But yeah, but I wanted to go back to the beach.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the beach. I'm trying to see Bruce. Yeah, it's Bruce's Beach. So basically, yeah, this family has been fighting to get this land back that was stolen from them hundreds of years ago by the government. And I'm glad that these family is fighting back to get their land back that was stolen from them years ago. So, what do you think about that? You think they'll
I
win their
think
case?
yes, I think they should do.
All right.
I'll talk to you later, man. I'm for to
Oh, you about
head
to
out.
leave? Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to leave. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. And I understand that you and Solo Dolo, LB are on the road too, so that's okay. I can just do this on my own. But yeah. So yeah, this black family has been trying to fight to get this land back. So yeah. And I hope they win their case. All right. Now I want to do an update to the lieutenant. But basically, it's about one of the officers. As you know, there was a lieutenant by the name of Lieutenant Nazaro who was attacked by two race soldiers in the state of Virginia, the state I happen to live in. And of course, I know you too as well, LB. But I don't know where Windsor is, but I know it's in the state we live in, is Virginia. And the lieutenant was attacked by race soldiers. I wanted to bring up an update. First of all, I want to share my screen real quick to this photo of one of the race soldiers that attacked that lieutenant. All right, here is the photo of one of the race soldiers that attacked the lieutenant. The race soldier, and by shout out to Tariq, by the way, for another tweet. This race soldier by here goes by the name of Joe Gutterzar. Forgive me if I pronounce the name. He was one of the officers who attacked the race soldier. That attacked the military man, Lieutenant Nazaro. That was the Afro-Latino man that was terrorized by the two race soldiers. I forgot who the other guy's name is. I found out recently that this coward, this race soldier, has been fired. That's right. And I'm happy for it. Now, he needs to be charged, but right now I am happy that he is no longer in the force. He has been removed of duty. See, unlike Kimberly Potter, he's been fired, which means no pension. See, the reason why I didn't want Kimberly Potter to resign but to be fired is because by resigning, she can still get her pension. But fortunately, on the case of involving with the black lieutenant, this man has been fired from his job, so that means he doesn't get his pension. When you've been fired or penalized at a job to a point, you can't get benefits. If you can't get unemployed benefits, and you cannot get your pension, and it's hard for you to get your yet a lot of your benefits. But if you resign or been relieved of duty, you can still get your pension and stuff like that. And that's the unfortunate case with Miss Potter. But with Joe Gazertas, he can't get his pension. When he's eligible for pensions, he can't get that stuff. And he can't get unemployment benefits because the government cannot give unemployment benefits to people that have been fired from their job, because then they're like, well, you got fired from your job. It's not like stuff like that. So he's been fired from his job. And that serves him right, because he was messing with the innocent black man over the fact that he got a better car and stuff like that. They think black people should not have better cars and stuff. And once again, just like in the previous video talking about the incident, where is your so-called for the troops people? Where is your patriots? You know, the people that talk about we respect the troops, we honor the troops, and blah, 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 and stupid stuff like that. Where is those people? They're gone. They're nowhere to be found all of a sudden. All right. Let's bring up this woman, this vulture. This is a co-founder of Black Lives Matter. So we're going to bring her up next. And this is why, shout out to Tamir Rice's mother. Samantha? I forgot who Tamir Rice's mother's name, and the father of Mark Brown, for calling out those individuals and people like Benjamin Chump, and for calling out BLM. This woman right here used her money that she got from the Black Lives Matter movement, $1.4 million, to buy a home in an all-white neighborhood. Okay, you supposed to be about for black lives, but you don't want to live near black people. And you know the all-white race, you know how racist a lot of these people in these all-white neighborhoods are. They're going to try to get her out of that neighborhood. But the point I'm bringing up is you're supposed to be about fighting for black people, fighting for black life. If you're about for black lives, wouldn't you be comfortable living amongst your people? If you're fighting for the dignity of our people, but yet want to spend $1.4 million to walk away from black people? This is why a lot of people don't take our community seriously. A lot of people do not take the black community seriously, not even other black people, because you got these idiots like this co-founder of the organization BLM, who has profited off the deaths of black people who have been killed by race soldiers, and to move in a light neighborhood. That's why Tamir Rice's mother, called out the organization. The organization, not the movement, the organization, who's run by these women who are part of the Alphabet Academy, who push other agendas, but not the agenda that helps the empowerment of black people. And they do it off the deaths of black men and women to use some of that money to go to live in an all-white neighborhood with your white wife, your white or girlfriend. Yeah, by the way, she is part of the academy, and her significant other. And once again, this is not me attacking people in interracial date and relationships, but to go to an all-white neighborhood when you do part of an organization that's supposed to be fighting for black people, yeah. Now, speaking of interracial relationships, I want to talk about a topic that I meant to talk about in a separate video a while back, but we need to talk about this. We need to talk about that coach named Herbert Davis. I think that's what his name is. Yeah, we need to talk about him. Hold on, let me see if I could. Hope I did not lose it. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Okay, that's not it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me just give me some time. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Hold on. I might have to scroll down. This one, my Twitter, because it's actually on my Twitter. I retweeted it, but hold on. Let me see if I can use my super speed to find it. All right. Dang it. Here it is. Hold on. Let me find a better video of it. I found something that talks about the topic, but that was just a joke video. So I'm trying to find the actual video. Hopefully I didn't pass it or something. Here it is. All right, so I'm going to share my screen again. Yes, Herbert Davis. That's what his name is. Oh, okay. Jacob Jennings. I'm about to add you real quick. What's up, Jacob?
Yo, what's up, Jdawg? How you
Yeah,
doing, man?
I didn't see you were there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was trying to. I was in the middle of doing your work, so I didn't. I was trying to wait till I get back home so I can get myself settled, and I can get me a baby to kind of snack on a little of this food and talk to you.
So what do you think about some of the topics I just talked about? Which ones you did listen to, by the way, before we get started with this next topic?
As far as the soldier,
Yeah, the military
uh,
soldier.
military soldier, we would
No,
have been
by
on
the
the
way,
ground.
which one? The one that was victimized by the race soldiers, or the one that was harassing the black person?
Uh, the the sergeant, whatever. I don't care who he is. Hey, dude, touch me. I got the right to defend myself. He
All
touched
right.
me, and I'm on public sidewalk. I got the right to defend myself. That's what I probably would have done. But because he around because where I'm at, technically I ain't gonna say necessarily where I'm at because it's the neighborhood where I see it, you know, and it's probably predominantly more white people that deal uh, in that, probably just on that street or whatever where he's at. But because of the fact you don't see somebody uh, walking around, you don't you don't get the right to be asking them. You know what I'm saying? Any questioning them, anything about where they live and all of that. That's none of their business. That's public property. You can park your car in front of his house. That's considered public property.
Yes, I know. And what do you think
Park
about?
they heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
And what do you think? Oh, sorry. What do you think about Kimberly Potter being charged with second-degree manslaughter for the death of Dwight Wright?
Man, all this. I mean, I'm glad it happened, but all this mistake. I didn't know I had a gun, and I don't know what my gun is and all that. Straight buffoonery.
Yeah.
Because you know where your gun is at.
Yeah, and I also talked.
You know your gun is.
Yeah, continue.
Oh no, I was just saying, you know where your gun is at because you've been trained to draw your gun and to draw your
26
taser.
years. She's been trained for 26 years. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention when I was talking about that topic, the officer that was with her, she was training that officer. And she does that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or what you training her to do to kill.
Mm.
You can be trained to kill.
Yeah. Yeah. And what do you think about the Kid Cudi situation?
Now what's that about? Because I just know about the cop.
Yeah, a lot of controversy over him wearing a dress on SNL, and he was claiming that it was a tribute to Chris Cobain, the rock lead singer who committed suicide. He was part of the group Navaria. He committed suicide in 1994. I was a little kid when that happened. But that's what happened to Chris Cobain, and Kid Cudi was doing a tribute to him because Cobain was known to wear a dress like the one similar to what Kid Cudi was wearing, and many people who are heterosexual like us are not happy with Kid Cudi because it's all part of the agenda to emasculate the black man.
Well, they've been doing that for years, man.
Yeah.
Emasculating us. Putting us, our women against us. Was one of the biggest things that they used to emasculate our men, our people in general. I'm a spiritual person, Jdawg, and I don't know why I had I had a strange dream last night. I can't really quite put it together, but I did have a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Not like Martin Luther King though, but I had a dream, and it was bad because this dream I previewed of these this wicked government we live in, wicked nation, wicked government we live in was capturing people. And they was like military, man. They was like the military like type police. They had guns. Like I said, they was kidnapped. I mean, they was kidnapping children, women, everybody. You know,
Yeah. Then
whether
talk
they're
about
getting their hands on them.
Gestapo. Yeah,
Hmm?
probably. Yeah, Nazi Germany. Was it
Yep.
going like that?
Something like that, man.
Uh,
Kidnapping people, man. I mean, and I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to get away, and man, sometimes, man, you had these evil dreams. You never have the advantage. It's not like I can, you know, I don't know why it's that like that. But it's like every time there's something bad, you all you can do is watch. You know.
yeah, yeah, it is bad. But this is why we're gonna have to prepare to defend ourselves. Um, right
Mhm.
now, I want to talk about this Herbert Davis situation. So you had
Oh, that
this,
dude's stupid.
yeah, you had this guy, Herbert
Mhm.
Davis. He's the first black coach at this. I think it's UNC. So it's a predominantly white
Yeah, North
school.
Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina. And what he says is just stupid. Now, like I said before, we understand you want to honor your wife and kids, but the way he said it was very. And I have people in my family that are in interracial relationships, but I mean, but not the majority. The majority of my family are black love and black love relationships. So I might maybe have one or two people that's in an interracial relationship, but they don't go around using their relationships to attack people or attack their own community like this guy did. But I'm going to show you the video.
It is significant. It's significant that
Hold on, let me stop it real quick. I'm going to turn it up. I'm turning up the computer. I don't know if this is the actual audio, but all right, let's try this again.
I'm African American and I'm the head coach here. It's significant. I know that in terms of Division I head coaches all around the country, only 26% of the head coaches for Division I men's basketball are compromised by minorities, specifically African Americans. I know that it is significant that I'm the fourth African American head coach in any sport in the history of the University of North Carolina. I'm very proud to be African American, but I'm also very proud that my wife is white, and I'm very proud that my three beautiful, unbelievable kids are a combination of both.
All right.
It is significant.
Sorry, I'm going to stop this. Okay, you're proud to be African American, but you just had to, and trying to break barriers. But then you had to bring up the race of your wife and that your kids is mixed. And this press conference, I figured he should have left that stuff out. And also, he just made himself a target. That means if he does not do a good job as a coach, or if he has hidden skeletons in his closet, they're going to destroy him. Why? Because he made himself a target. I mean, this was just very stupid of him and very buffoonish of him to go around saying what he was saying. And it looks like he was saying that to go at, black people and to go against black love and stuff like that. Jacob Jennings, do you want to
Yeah.
say anything? All right.
Well, no, you're right. He shouldn't have mentioned that his wife is white because you want everybody to know that your wife is white. Now you got to uphold. Not look. You're gonna have to prove now. You got to prove to them, white people, that you capable of being loyal. Because they gonna look at it as, okay, yeah, you married to a white woman. Now we need to see uh, how much loyal you are, and then we need to find out where your loyalty stands, and then we also need to see how good of a coach, like you said, he's going to turn out to be. And Hubert Davis was a decent player. We just talked about his career or whatever like that. Um, I thought he was a decent player just coming off the bench, because I seen him play in New York. That's on the team I ever saw him play for. So I ain't going to say that. Besides that, and getting now you are head coach of one of the most prestige uh, college basketball schools in the U.S. Um, I would just say, hey, I got a beautiful wife, beautiful kids. Everybody know more than likely gonna find out that everybody gonna find out that his wife is white. That's like you never heard Kobe saying, "Oh well, I'm married to a beautiful Latina woman." I'm not sure what Vanessa Bryant's her nationality is, but you know what I'm saying. You don't hear
Yeah,
him saying that.
yeah, we know that who Kobe was married to, but he wasn't going around saying the race of his wife and trying to use it to attack black women and stuff like that. He was in love with that woman. He was happy that she was there and stuff like that. Because see, that's another thing. You know how some of these black women are when it comes to black men being with non-black women, especially the feminists. All right, the black
Right.
feminists. He just put a target, and they're going to use that. That's the same as with some of these us as black men. How some of us will go after some of these black women who hang out with these racist white men, like the situation with Meghan Markle and stuff like that. That there's all you're doing is putting a target on your back. And this is not going against all black women, but you're putting it. You're Hubert Davis, the idiots like him, is putting a target on his back, and that's why I can't stand Hubert Davis. That was very immature, because I think he was doing that to go after black women. I don't know what's his problem with black women, but that's who we do not need as the representation of black men. Your Hubert Davises and stuff like that. That should you proud to be? No, you're not. You're not proud to be black. We know that you're using your wife to go after other black people, and particularly black women. I don't know. Maybe he had a horrible situation with black women and stuff like that, which is very. What he did was very unexcusable.
Right, I agree. And that's the reason why I'm saying.
Go on.
No, that's the reason why I'm saying that he didn't have to mention. He didn't have to mention the race of his wife. Mentioning your race of your wife, he's talking to black people. Period.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say he just talking about.
I could be wrong.
You mentioned the race of your wife.
Yeah.
And my alliance is with them, regardless. So if something happens to one of your players get harassed, then we're gonna see what Coach Davis. We're gonna see what he all about, what he thinks, and how he handled it. Because guess what? That's something happened in North Carolina, right? Guess who they're gonna ask? Hey, Coach, what you think about this situation? Now he got to rationalize. I mean, now he got to. Because look, you already know. You already know. You bug dancing already, because you mentioned the race of your wife.
Yeah, I know. But then again, I could be wrong and say maybe he is not the kind of person who uses his wife to bash other black people. But the fact that you mentioned the race of your wife in that kind of manner shows that you do get somewhat of a self-hate, and that you're using this to bash specific black people, specifically black women. You are, or even some black men. You're even probably you're probably even bashing black men who are loyal to black women and stuff like that, like ourselves. That's exactly what
Right.
your Hubert Davis is doing. And when you mention your wife's race, like the way he mentioned at that press conference, that shows you claiming to be proud of your blackness. No, you're showing that you do have somewhat of self-hate.
Because he mentioned it. You bring up that woman. Look, you're coaching for the University of North Carolina.
I know. That's what he should
That's
have
not
focused
just a
on.
regular college.
That's right. He should.
We all know who he is. We know who was the coach of North Carolina, right?
Right.
We know who set the tone in North Carolina, right?
Mm.
Now we know two great, and well, there's more than two, but we know two of probably one of the best, two of the best Hall of Famers have came out of their college.
Michael Jordan. Yeah, I found out that the school he's coaching is where Michael Jordan got the skill of basketball from.
So, come on. It's a lot on your shoulders, Hugh. Because guess what? Roy Williams, Dean Smith, they got it done. And they didn't have to mention they damn white. They race to they damn white.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? They didn't have to mention their wife was Haitian or whatever. Man, no offense in the interview. No, we're like this. A person can respect you. Hey, you got a wife and a family. Your family man, any man, whether that person like you or don't like you or not, whether they agree with you or not, they can respect that. Like I respect him being a married man, a family man. I respect him, right? I ain't got nothing against Hubert Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we like the fact that he is a family man. Just the way he tried to mention the race of his woman and his children, that was the issue.
Yeah.
The fact that he is a family man, I do respect that part.
Yeah. So, hey, you go and suck and North Carolina don't make it to the tournament. You know we all know who just won the national title, right? The Baylor Bears. The Baylor Bears means the Baylor Bears won the national championship. Now, Hubert Davis, you coaching for the University of North Carolina. You need to be focused on trying to get North Carolina back on the map and back in championship caliber. Roy Williams have done that. He has two. He has two national titles. Two. He won in 05, and I believe he won with I can't remember. He won in 2009, I believe. 05,
I didn't
09,
really watch
like
those
that.
tournaments, by the way. I'm going to be honest.
I didn't really watch it.
What?
But I'm just the point I'm making, Jdawg, is that he need to be focused on trying to get North Carolina back on the map. Because if he stinks, guess what? Those colleagues and all them other people, get out of bye, Hubert.
Yeah, they're going to destroy. Before I end this broadcast, I'm going to show you a video that I'm kind of basically black people are going to have to start fighting back. I just wanted to show this video just to, end in a good note because it shows a black person fighting back against some racists. Let me show this video real quick. Oops, sorry about that. So basically, this black person is fighting back against some racist. Yeah, this guy.
Talking all that shit. Oh! Why you crying, Brody? Talking all that shit. Fucking bitch.
I like that. It's time more black people continue to do that, fighting back against these racists. Yes, Ogun
Hey,
Slam.
they do not want that. They do not want that. They don't want to see a unified black race. They don't want to see that.
Yeah, and
They
then
don't
that
want to
was
see that. You know why?
why.
Because guess what?
What?
The war ain't gonna start. United States ain't gonna start. The war ain't gonna start until we become a united race. Yeah, the war is against us, but I'm talking about when it comes down to a nation of chaos. You know what it's like to let's look at Iraq. When you got a nation of chaos, see how they act? You see, we're not in a position like them. You know why?
Why?
Because them people die. Them people will die. They dying for they they faith and they belief and everything. It's about royalty and land when it comes to them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about royalty and land when it comes to them. But see, we ain't in that position yet because we're not a unified race. Until we become unified, see, how can me and you be on the same team when we got two people of our kind that's coming at us?
Yeah.
We
That
can't
is
beat.
probably
We can't beat. We can't. We can't beat them if we don't have. Look, everybody got. I look like this. We got to have almost. Not saying every single body, but we got to have almost everybody on the same page. Because I figure
yeah.
like this: if everybody on the same page, it's kind of hard to have a focal point on what we need to do.
Yeah. Now I know we are starting to codify. Now there was more videos I wanted to show of black people fighting back, like the black girl who kicked the butt of the white woman that was beating up the Arab one. That one I kind of liked as well. And then but I know is that most of us are starting getting on code. We know that more of us is arming up, and more of us is actually on code. We don't, because we know we're not going to save everyone. But I like the fact that now most of us are starting to get on code, and it's going to be a while. We're not expecting 100% of our people to unite. Probably our best is at least six. We're like at like 30 or 40% of our people are now codified. We need to at least be at maybe 60 to really do some damage, and we probably can get there.
Right. Because look, you know what? A good video, you and a lot of country content creators can, or black, the real ones, right?
Yeah.
Content creators can talk about uh like doing a how can we create economic wealth within our community, within each other's people, within our people, understand the importance of where our money is going and how we actually spending our money. So we do a huge diagram of where our money is going. I mean, that's kind of, you gotta understand, they feeding off of that. If I keep going to a McDonald's, a place of business, because think about it, what do we own in America nationwide? If AT&T is everywhere, uh, Verizon is everywhere, T-Mobile is everywhere, all these places are everywhere. We everywhere, but we don't own anything within those facilities.
I know.
Everybody will talk about Atlanta all the time, but it's something good to talk about. Talking about the importance of economic wealth and where our money is going and where our money could be going if we was actually supporting each other like we should.
Yeah. Yeah. One more thing I want to talk about. I mean, I talked about it earlier in this live stream, but what do you think about the family in California trying to get their land back? At the Bruce Beach. What do you think about that? That's an example of a family trying to get something that they owned that was stolen from them hundreds of years ago. What do you think about that?
And I kind of heard a little bit about it. I don't know all the details. It's kind of hard to expand on it. Uh,
Okay.
but I mean, I ain't saying for them not to quit fighting for it, for what's theirs. I mean, look what the Indians had to do to get the Redskins to change the name, you know, to watch the football team, Uh, I don't know if they got to go to that magnitude that far, just to get some land back that's
They actually got
rightfully
some
theirs.
land back in Oklahoma as of recently, including Tulsa, which where Black Wall Street was. Did you hear about that? And now you have this black family trying to get some of their land back in California. I just wanted to bring that up.
Right. And like I said, that's good. That's good, man. I mean, I'm like this. We got to fight like a dog, man. You know one thing about a dog, they fight to the death.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Sometimes,
to fight.
I mean, huh?
Yeah, we gotta fight, and we gotta
Yeah.
do it in a way of defending ourselves and getting what is
Mhm.
rightfully ours. I'm
Right?
about to, yeah, I'm
Okay.
about to stop this live stream. So
Okay.
I just want to know any final thoughts. Thank you for coming over, by the way. I was want to know any
Oh yeah.
final thoughts.
Um, I just wish all I can say is that um we definitely gotta I mean put it like this. We coming to that point where we're gonna have to start relying on each other.
Yeah,
Because more and more each day, you know, as a black man, I'm single, no children. I could be the next victim. You know, it's my whole point. Uh, I don't. I mean, nobody in the community ain't doing nothing right now, and
don't say we're not
I just
doing
feel like,
anything. It's just we're trying to get some stuff done. Um, we're trying to get some stuff done. I'm trying to bring back my black in business thing and stuff like that. So where I talk about black people involved with business, we are doing little things. So don't think
oh yeah,
we're not doing anything. We're trying to do
I
little
don't
things.
mean,
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
yeah, I don't mean. I was just kind of like, I'm only speaking for the community that I live in because
Oh, okay.
the most I've actually seen as far as people rallying and stuff like that when was when Tatiana Jefferson was killed. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it just kind of like died off. And I'm thinking like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. How did it just die off like that? I don't even know. I still don't even know what happened. Like I'm still don't even know no real aftermath. Like what actually have happened. I ain't heard the man went to court, trial, none of that. It's like it just went straight quiet and silent. You know what I'm saying? But
All right.
I see postal signs all around everywhere. Everybody wants you to come vote for them.
Yeah, them demon rats and those Republicans. Neither party is trying to help our community. Neither party. Not the Republicans, not the demon rats, none of them. That's why we can't trust people like Jim Crow and stuff like that. We're gonna have to learn how to do for self. By the way, if you notice in the chat room, I'm putting in Jalen is two channels in the live stream. He was actually on the live stream earlier recently. What I forgot to do is I forgot to ask people to subscribe to Jalen because he has some content. I put down both his channels. So if you want to, you can subscribe, click on them and subscribe to his channel. He has some good content. So and stuff like that. I just wanted to, since he came over earlier, I figured that I'll do something good for him and to help him get more subscribers by getting people to go to his channel and subscribe. I might try to put it in the description box and comment section. I already know that you text the community number that I have already because I think your name is, but for those who haven't, and I meant to forgot to tell him, if you have not texted my community number, I'm using that community number to help people get notifications to my videos, and then text that number to make sure that you can be part of my membership of my community. Also, make sure you subscribe to me on Twitter. I'll tweet and retweet posts on Twitter. I also have a Black Junction page because Black Junction is a black-owned streaming platform. Like YouTube, Black Junction TV. It's like YouTube, but it's black-owned and it uploads videos. Make sure you subscribe to me there. I do have all the different links in the description box. I might put it in the comment section later, and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for coming over, Jacob.
No problem.
Yeah. Now I'm about to go end this live stream. Thank you for those who showed up. If you have missed something, hopefully you'll get to watch everything in the replay of the stream. But that's all I have to say for now. This is Jdawg. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another stream or another video. Peace, everyone. About to head out.
Peace, brother.
All right. About to end.